Running, an activity that's supposed to be freeing and exhilarating, right? But what if you're one of the millions of runners who feel stuck, frustrated, and constantly fatigued? What if you're unknowingly making a simple mistake that's holding you back? Imagine fixing that error and running faster with less effort. Sounds too good to be true? It's not, and I'll show you how to achieve it today. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned marathoner, this one tweak can revolutionize your running. I have been to many places, but I feel something is wrong. My runs were harder than they needed to be. I wasn't getting any faster, and worse, I was dealing with recurring injuries. The issue? Overstriding and inefficient mechanics? You see, many runners unknowingly make this mistake, thinking it's the right way to run. But here's the problem. Overstriding doesn't just waste energy, it puts unnecessary strain on your joints, slowing you down in the long run. Let's break it down. Your running efficiency boils down to two main factors: stride length, the distance you cover with each step; cadence, the number of steps you take per minute. When these two elements aren't balanced, you end up overcompensating, either by stretching your legs too far forward or running with an unnaturally slow cadence. Both are recipes for inefficiency. In an ideal stride, your foot lands just beneath your center of gravity, and your cadence is in the sweet spot around 165, 180 strides per minute for most runners. But here's the thing. Overstriding combined with a low cadence creates a braking effect with every step. Imagine driving with one foot on the gas and the other on the brake. That's exactly what overstriding does to your running. Now let's talk about the pendulum analogy. Think of your legs as pendulums. A longer pendulum takes more energy to swing, moving slower and putting more strain on your hip flexors. On the other hand, a shorter pendulum ticks faster, requires less effort, and feels much smoother. By slightly lifting your feet higher during each stride, as if you're running through tall grass or puddles, you shorten the pendulum and make each step more efficient. This simple adjustment reduces strain on your joints and engages your glutes, improving your overall running mechanics. Next, let's talk cadence. A cadence of 150, 160 strides per minute is common among overstriders. But increasing your cadence by just 5–10% can make a huge difference. Here's how to do it. Use a metronome app or playlist with beats per minute to match your target cadence. Practice on a treadmill at a fixed speed, focusing on quicker, lighter steps. Start with short sessions to let your body adjust gradually. One thing to remember, don't confuse faster cadence with faster pace. Your goal is to shorten your stride, not speed up your run. Focus on landing lightly beneath your hips and let the rhythm guide you. Now that you understand the mechanics, let's put them into practice with a few simple drills. A skips. These reinforce the motion of lifting your knees and engaging your core. B skips. Add an extension to the skip, mimicking the forward swing of your leg. High knees. Great for building cadence awareness and improving leg speed. And don't underestimate the power of hill repeats. Running uphill naturally prevents overstriding and encourages proper form. Start with 4–6 short repeats at the end of your easy runs, focusing on light, quick steps. Efficient running isn't just about technique, it's also about strength. Incorporating exercises like squats, lunges, and planks into your routine will build the muscles you need for powerful, efficient strides. Pay special attention to your calves, hamstrings, glutes, and core. They're the engines that power your run. Change doesn't happen overnight. It takes consistent practice to make new habits stick. Start by dedicating a few minutes each run to focus on form, cadence, and foot placement. Over time, these adjustments will become second nature, and you'll feel the difference in every stride. After just a few weeks, I can now run with ease. My stride is smoother, my speed has improved, and she enjoys running more than ever. That's the power of fixing this one simple error. Before we wrap up, here are a few bonus tips. Experiment with barefoot or minimalist shoes to develop better foot mechanics. Record your runs to analyze and refine your form. Listen to your body. Making small adjustments over time is key to avoiding injury. Now let's address some common misconceptions about running form. You might be thinking, I've been running this way for years, so why change now? Here's the truth. Even experienced runners can unknowingly adopt inefficient habits over time. The body adapts to what we repeatedly do, even if it's not the most effective or injury-free way to run. Think of it this way. If you drive your car with a misaligned wheel, it might still get you where you're going, but it's not running optimally. Eventually, it causes wear and tear. Running is the same. Small inefficiencies can build up, leading to fatigue, slower times, and even injuries. I used to think that my low stride might help save energy, but after just a few weeks of practicing the new form, I was surprised to find running much easier and more enjoyable. So if you're feeling skeptical, give it a try. You might just surprise yourself. Now let's talk about how this applies to different types of runners. For marathon runners, this adjustment can help you conserve energy over long distances, reducing fatigue and improving your endurance. For trail runners, shorter, quicker strides are essential for navigating uneven terrain, where overstriding can lead to slips or trips. For beginners, adopting efficient mechanics from the start will help you avoid injuries and make running more enjoyable. Remember, no matter your experience level, these principles are universal. Efficient running isn't about being perfect. It's about small, consistent improvements that add up over time. One of the most exciting parts of this adjustment is learning how to scale it for different paces. When running slower, focus on lifting your feet just enough to maintain a smooth, light stride. As you pick up speed, the motion becomes more dynamic, but the principle stays the same. Shorter, quicker strides that land beneath your body. Here's the key. Resist the urge to overextend your stride when running faster. Instead, let your cadence and form do the work. A smooth, efficient stride at all speeds is the secret to unlocking your full potential. Now let's talk about an often overlooked aspect of running: recovery. Adjusting your form and increasing your cadence can feel challenging at first, and your muscles may need extra time to adapt. Incorporate recovery strategies like stretching, foam rolling, and even yoga to keep your body feeling its best. Remember, rest days are just as important as training days. They're when your body repairs itself and strengthens, helping you come back stronger for your next run. Tracking your progress is a powerful way to stay motivated. Use a smartwatch or fitness app to monitor your cadence, pace, and overall distance. Set small, achievable goals each week, like increasing your cadence by a few steps per minute or improving your stride efficiency. Journaling your runs can also be incredibly helpful. Reflect on how you felt, what worked, and what you'd like to improve. Over time, you'll see just how far you've come. Here's an important tip: don't overcorrect. It's tempting to lift your feet too high or force an unnaturally fast cadence. But running isn't about perfection. It's about finding what feels smooth and sustainable. Experiment to find your sweet spot, where your stride feels light and effortless. Start with small changes and let your body adapt naturally. Remember, the goal is efficiency, not flashy form changes. A strong foundation is key to injury-free running. Incorporate exercises that target your stability and coordination, like single-leg squats, step-ups, and balance drills. These will help you maintain proper form even when you're tired. Don't forget about your glutes. They're the powerhouse of your running stride. Strengthen them with exercises like glute bridges and resistance band work. Running with others can be a great way to stay motivated and refine your form. Join a local running group or participate in community events to share tips and learn from more experienced runners. If in-person groups aren't an option, connect with the running community online. Platforms like Strava or virtual challenges can help you stay accountable and inspired. By fixing this simple error, you're not just improving your running, you're unlocking a future of better performance, fewer injuries, and more joy in every mile. It's a journey worth taking, one step at a time. So, are you ready to transform your running? Start small, stay consistent, and watch the magic happen. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the next video for more tips on mastering your running form. Let's keep running strong together.